MD Prepper here, giving you guys a tabletop review of the VZ2008 Rifle in 7.62x39. This is a civilian legal model of the VZ58, a very well made Czech rifle, which at first appearance looks just like an AK-47 to the untrained eye. This is not an AK, and I will try to avoid comparisons to the AK in this initial video. I'm just going to talk about this rifle. I'll do a head-to-head comparison versus your standard AK later, but I will mention some differences overall. This is an excellent made rifle. It is from Century Arms, but don't let that worry you. The fit, finish, and function on this is stellar. I've owned one for 6 or 8 months. Loved it. Great price. Prices are dropping right now. You can get them with 5 magazines, a magazine pouch, bayonet, cleaning kit, and the rifle for about $4.99. One of my local dealers had them on clearance for $3.99 today, and I went out and bought one. Another one anyway. This is the second one I've got. Little differences in the later models versus the earlier, but no major problems overall or differences. Make a video on that later. Let me go ahead and say, love this rifle. I've shot the heck out of the other one. Excellent reliability, just like other Eastern Bloc, sort of similar weapons. But let's just talk about this rifle as it is. 7.62x39. You know the caliber if you know the AK. Excellent stopping power, very low cost to shoot. This has fired every round I've ever put through it, this one and the other one. Steel cased, brass cased ammo, hollow points, etc. Good stuff. No problems to fire whatsoever. Let me start at one end and work my way back, I guess. It's the easiest way. Got a slant muzzle brake. This is a right-handed thread as opposed to your left-handed. You may recognize some similarities on the sight post there. This will take and adjust with an AK side adjustment tool. No problems there. That's about the only comparison and similar parts for an AK. Barrel is non-chrome lined, which doesn't bother me all that much. Actually improves accuracy a bit. Overall is a 16.25 inch barrel. This is a US made barrel. The receiver is a milled receiver, a US made milled receiver for a very low cost. You're not going to find a weapon in this price point that's got a milled receiver. Very well made. Look at the finish on it and all. It's excellent. Grips and furniture on it are a plastic infused or injected wood from my understanding. I don't know exactly what it's made out of, but if you look at it up close and personal, it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous furniture on this. You work your way back, you've got a very similar leaf sight here to other rifles that you'll recognize in the AK lineup. Takedown's very different. Magazines are also very different. These mags are proprietary. They will not use AK mags. Let me show you a mag right here with some rounds in it. Looks like an AK mag up front and from all externals, except when you flip it around to the back. You've got a ridge here on what will be the right side. I'll fix that right there. So you cannot use surplus AK mags in this, so you've got to buy the mags. They're roughly $20 to $30 a piece, which is a bit high. They are aluminum. These are the only style that are available that I'm aware of are the military mags. They come in this kind of a gray powder coat. You can get new ones, you can get old surplus ones, you can get repowdered, refurbished ones, etc. They work very well. I've got some dinged up, beat up ones, and I've got some that appear to be brand new in package. Never a failure to fire or failure to function in any way, shape, or form. An excellent magazine overall, very lightweight. Works very well coming in and out of the rifle. Rest of the rifle. 30 round magazines, by the way, is all you get with these, but 30 is more than enough. Length on this thing, it's 35.5 inches unfolded with this side folder stock here. With it folded up, it's 27 inches, so very compact overall. Little tight here and closing it up, but once it closes up very tightly overall. Not a lot of wobble, just a little bit, if you hear that right there. A little tight to get this thing pulled out again and retracted, but a little more wear and tear, it'll be good to go. Safety on this is very different than you'd expect from a 7.62x39 in a similar style firearm. See this right here? There's your safety switch. This is safe, that's fire. So very easy to engage, harder to do on camera, of course. Pistol grip is nice. They do make some aftermarket polymers, etc., ergonomic grips if you want those. No problems there. Magazine release is a little different. It's on the left side only. You can't really access it from the right. It's not centrally located. Flip it around here. If you see this right here, that's a little different than the earlier version, but I'll show that in a comparison video. But it rocks out very easy. Very easy to insert magazines, which of course it's hard to show right there, compared to other style rifles. You don't have to worry about magazine wobble or certain manufacturers being too tight to get in and out easily. Very easy to take in and out. Very nice overall. Now let me go ahead and show you another glaring difference here. You think this is the dust cover. It's not. This is what this thing looks like when it fires. Short piston as opposed to long piston fire. Very reliable. Works very well. Slide does lock open on the last round fired, and that's not because of the magazine. That's the design of the weapon itself. You can remove the mag and it stays open. Very easy to rechamber and reload after you reinsert a magazine. Tremendous advantage there. Very easy to work, etc. Won't break this down in the video, but it's fairly easy to break down, fairly easy to clean. Another advantage to this rifle is, let's just say you're running low on mags or you're just feeling lazy and don't want to switch them out. Look what you got here in the top. Hopefully you can see that right there. This will take stripper clips. Yes, indeed. I have used AK stripper clips. It seem to work fine. I have got some VZ58 specific stripper clips from Czech Republic on order. I'll see if they work any better. That's nice if you need it. Just have more magazines in my opinion, but whatever. Sling attachments right back here and one up front. Older versions of ring. This is some kind of cloverleaf almost looking type item. Works real well. I do have an original sling for it, which is a little old and ratty canvas. I'm going to get a new model overall. Does have a bayonet lug up here that I forgot to mention. Very specific bayonet that mounts from the rear forward, which is very different. Looks like a very standard World War II-esque bayonet, just shorter. I'll show all the accessories that came with this in another video. I'm just talking about the rifle here. Fits on very well, very easy, but not as utilitarian as a general tool as competitor bayonets for similar weapons. Overall, this thing fires very well. Recoil is generally in the rear position when you fire this. Not a lot of muzzle rise with this. Don't know if that's due to the slant brake. I don't think so. I fired 7.62 by 39 and plenty of slant brake weapons, and this is just different. It's not better, it's not worse. It's probably the same amount of recoil felt overall, but just seems to recoil to the rear more than have muzzle rise, which is interesting. Just a little different if you're used to an AK pattern. What else about this? Oh, the weight. Overall, this weighs 7 pounds. Despite the milled receiver, it is 1 pound lighter than your standard AK, and in my opinion, this thing handles and shoots and points a lot easier. Just the weight on this, and the way it's distributed, just feels better in your hand moving it around. It just seems to swing quicker, get on target quicker. Could just be me, but I've got more trigger time on an AK than one of these. This is different and better overall. I will be doing a vid review in the future about this and the AK. Here's a hint, this one's better for a lot of reasons. We'll show that one later. Other than that, it's a great rifle. Cannot believe the price. Generally out there online, they're $4.99 for the whole kit, 5 mags with the gun. I found this one for $3.99 with the gun on closeout. Could not pass it up, didn't need it, bought it anyway. If you take the 5 mags out, even going with the low price of $20 a piece, that's $100 worth of mags. So that puts the actual gun that I bought at $2.99. Unbeatable. Absolutely unbeatable in this quality of a weapon. The fit and finish and form for a 7.62 by 39, it's excellent. It's not quite an AK, but this is the rifle for a guy who wants a 7.62 by 39 and doesn't want an AK or a Mini 30. Great rifle. I'll talk about it more in the future. Would definitely recommend one before they run out of supplies. They seem to be on closeout and folks are trying to sell them off. I don't know why. Great rifle, just folks don't know about them. The VZ2008 and 7.62 by 39, go out and get yourself one.